Hey everybody, Mr. Reen here, and today we have been spending a lot of time analyzing our iterative testing data, graphing the actual data itself, and looking to compare all of the different results to see how the results have patterns to them in relation to all of the mass, velocity, and impact force for some of your most successful pod designs. And we are now at the point where you have not only analyzed your top iterative tests, but hopefully begun to narrow down which ones are your best. We are now going to be diving back into our iterative testing and conducting our final set of tests for this lesson, and going to be submitting what we believe to be the best design to Nisha Carr in order to get some feedback from her so she can offer us up some advice on areas that we can improve within our design model that fit our three criteria. So I'm going to be talking about how we're going to be conducting and recording another round of iterative tests, and how we're going to be recording and submitting an iterative test to the Futura website. So to start, you're going to be diving into the next task where you're going to be conducting 3 more iterative tests. Your job is to look at that one test that you thought was the overall best and look to continue improving it a little bit more here and there. Now, as you conduct these last 3 iterative tests, you may find a better iterative test. You might find that your next test yield even worse results. Regardless, we're looking to see if we can still find ways to improve it. If we do improve it, great. If we don't improve it, that's part of the scientific process. Regardless, you'll go into your testing log. You'll find where you left off. So if you were on test number 20, then you'll be starting test 21. Make sure you go and find that testing tab to begin recording everything. You'll go through the normal process. What's your plan? What's your build going to be? What are your results after running it? What were the goods and the bads? And then after adding 3 more, so if I was at 20, it'd be 21 through 23, I'm going to screenshot all my completed iterative tests. So I should have a screenshot of everything from 1 to 23. Now, once I have my screenshot, I'm going to do the same thing I've done in the past, and I'm going to start analyzing which tests are the best, looking to see, did I improve upon that last test that I graphed in the previous one. Once you've done that, you're then going to dive into our very last required task, and you're going to be submitting that test and the test results to Nisha Carr using her Futura website. This is their website where they receive information and emails from you guys. So when you click on the link, it'll take you to their Futura website. It'll look something like this, and on the left-hand side under agenda, you'll see day 5. Supply drop design group, and in here is where you're going to be recording everything about your most successful design. So you'll tell me what version number it was. So maybe your best version was your final one, so number 23, or maybe it was the one before you started actually doing more iterative tests, so maybe it was 20. And then you'll go through just like you would in the testing log, and you'll record your build. So what was the shell? What were your percentages of your padding? What were your top add-ons, bottom add-ons, cargo damage, shell condition, and then what was your total cost? Now, an important thing to note here is that you do not want to include symbols or commas in your response. So for example, if it was 55%, just do 55 or 55.0. You can do decimal places, that's fine. If it was like for impact force, 123,000, do not include that comma in between the placeholder. Go ahead and just make sure it's straight numbers. That way Nisha can give you the best results overall. You're going to hit send. And after you hit send, there's going to be a confirmation message that pops up. I believe it's somewhere at the top or the bottom of the screen. You're just going to screenshot that to show that you submitted your actual best design to Nisha Carr. And then you'll go about screenshotting that in there. So take a second. Do you understand how to conduct and record another round of iterative tests, and how to record and submit your iterative tests to the Futura website? If the answer is yes to both those, put it in green. If one or more of those things are confusing, put it in yellow or red. Reach out if you have questions, and as always, good luck.